Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again to announce another victory on our end. Yes, this topic is going to be on Arknights Endfield, and of course, what we've done to personally save the game. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it appears that the devs have listened when it comes to their Sanity discount event, and, well, guess what? I've been the only content creator on the platform talking about how dog the design of this garbage was when it first actually released back in version 1.0. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, show me another video by another content creator talking about how much of a chore this shit was. Because at the base, like, you know, at like a first glance, right, a Sanity discount event doesn't seem that bad. You're getting a better return on your limited daily energy resource, right? There's not really too many complaints that somebody can have. However, those complaints start going a little bit overboard when you realize, oh fucking shit, just take a look at this garbage over here. They force you to basically run discounted stages that only consume 40 out of your obviously 80 regular consumption, and you had to use all 3 of them every day before you could start consuming shit normally. And what you'd realize, right, is that after clearing all of this stuff, blah, 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 let's take a look at what the claim screen looks like over here. You cannot use your double fucking Sanity tickets. You weren't allowed to fucking use these with the event going on. And so all you could do is just spend the 40. What this did was it required you to do 3 discounted runs in a row, only spend 120 sanity, and it increased the amount of time that you were spending playing the game. The discount event literally was quality of death, and it made your dailies take forever. You're working overtime for free at this point. Something that's supposed to be good, right? Something that's supposed to be helpful for the players ended up turning into a chore. Because why in God's name would they not let you use your double claim tickets on these? How? For what fucking reason? Other than to just force you to repeat them 3 times across every day of this goddamn event. And bro, this shit lasted for like 7 days. And it made this game, bro, I feel like people uninstalled because of this shit. Because you knew it was just wasting your fucking time. And the craziest part is, it just painted the image of, why the fuck are these things even in the game in the fucking first place? Why do you need a special resource just to run double claims on your, like, farming things? Why? Who knows? But guess what? It appears that the devs have decided to address at least part of the dog shit design of this garbage in their latest announcement. Maybe it's because of me. Hopefully it is. Well, it probably has to be in part because of me, because I'm the only fucking CC who isn't grifting out of their goddamn asshole actually willing to call this shit out. So let's read over here. Sanity discount event adjustment notice. Dear oh, Razor 2. Yeah. Razor's also calling this shit out. I sometimes forget to mention him. Yes, it's a very small group of CCs who are calling this shit out. Dear Administrator, to optimize the Sanity discount event experience, we will adjust this event in the old deep water dies by rising Bro, reading this thing day after day, the name of this patch just makes me think these devs are retarded. I'm sorry. Old deep water dies by rising tide. It is denied. Dude, like, how did that get past Q&A? I'm sorry, dude. This is the dumbest shit I've ever read in my life. Version, during this period, the Sanity discount event in this we will adjust this event in the version. During this event in the version will be... Bro, I think AI wrote this shit as well. I think AI wrote the title of this shit, and I think AI wrote this entire fucking Like, what even are they saying, bro? Anyways, it's going to be adjusted to the Sanity Supply Special Sanity Gift Event. Specifically, emergency Sanity boosters ×3 will be sent to administrators via mail every day for easier event reward collection. So essentially, this is what they're doing instead. You are just going to get a bunch of Sanity boosters over here that are going to give you 40 Sanity instead, and you're going to get 3 of these every single day. What this means, right, is that you can decide when to use them across the course of the event, and it probably fits more in line with how players are actually going to play the game, where you just are going to spend one day, your designated farming day, right, to just go ahead and drop all of them at once. Just do a couple of runs versus extending your daily playtime by like 5-10 minutes every day because you were fucking forced to do these, bro. You were forced to do these every day. And now they're giving players an option. And this is the take that some people have had, right? And I'm actually going to defend the decision making a little bit from Hypergriff over here. These sanity things are... How is this so complicated? How are there so many fucking details? How are there so many details regarding this shit? Oh my god. Anyways. This is one of the specifics. Each mail is going to expire 7 days after receipt. And what I just wanted to double check is, are the sanity boosters that they're giving, are they going to expire? Let me see here. Yeah, so basically, if it's an emergency sanity booster, I think it's supposed to last for 14 days in your inventory. I think so. And I don't really think it's that bad for these ones to expire, because guess what, guys? This is a limited time event. It's a limited time event, much like every sort of like daily resource thing that you have in any gacha. Like the Genshin one, right, where you get the extra books, it's limited time. The Wuthering Waves one, where you get extra rewards from Tacit Fields, it's limited time. And so these having a limited time, when it's the same kind of event, I don't really view it as an issue. However, none of these fucking other ones that they gave out should be expiring. Let's be fucking real here. I think this is the one situation where having expiring sanity actually makes sense, and it's not that big of a deal. And I think people are only making a bit of a ruckus about the idea of expiring sanity because they have so many other fucking expiring things in this game. Let's just recount. These are just the regular sanity rewards that you get from like doing dailies and like the mail and shit. These all fucking expire. Then your polls expire as well that you get from the acquisition center, right? These ones over here, yeah, this shit expires, motherfucker. And then the polls that you get from login also expire. Oh, and guess what? Oh, on the topic of even more expiration. Oh, get ready for this one, bucko. Yeah, the banner pity expires. Can't forget about that one too. Yep. Oh, and not just this banner, the weapon banner pity is also going to expire as well. So naturally, right, the idea of expiration in this game is a tough, sore spot with the player base because they have just been getting milked dry by all the bullshit the devs put in this fucking game on release in 1.0, and the devs have decided to fix none of it for 1.1. Everything expires. And so because of that, people have an issue with expiration. And so in the one situation where expiring sanity, in my opinion, is just fine, people are pissed the fuck off still. That is the damage that first impressions do, ladies and gentlemen. Even when expiring makes sense, people are still fucking mad at it because of what these stupid developers have done with everything else in the fucking game. That's just a fact. And you want to know what just is going to piss off people more when it comes to this shit? It's the fact that they're going to run out of these motherfuckers. Right here. You ready? To be able to spend your sanity in a fun way where you don't, feel like uninstalling the game as you do your dailies, you want these sanity usage permits. One permit must be used for every 10 sanity. Why is this shit still in the fucking game, bro? This should have been the first thing these stupid devs fixed in 1.1. Just delete these and give everyone the option to double claim for everything at a baseline. Imagine if they had just done that, bundled it with this. Now we can actually say, devs, listen. Now we can actually say, devs, fucking listen. But you want to know what the fucking shittiest part about this shit is? Bro, look at how they're trying to nickel and dime you on how to claim. Guys, look how complicated this is. Let's just read this out together. Event details. From March 22nd to March 28th, the deadline to claim the first mail is March 23rd at 11:59 server time, and the deadline for the second mail is March 24th at 11:59 server time. Each of the following mail's deadlines is 1 day later, with the deadline for the final mail being March 29th at 11:59 server time. Could you, just let people, I don't know, fucking claim it? I don't, longer than 24 hours? Or is this just, do you need to, be greedy pigs here, too? Like, you are known as the greediest? like money-grubbing pig developers in the space, and even on this event, you appear even more pig-like with every fucking word you put in this shitty paragraph. And then you just repeat it. Another one. From April 10th to April 16th, the deadline to claim the first mail is April 11th at 11:59 server time, and the deadline for the second mail is April 12th at 11:59 server time. Each following mail's deadline is 1 day later, with the deadline for the final mail being before the version update and maintenance. Like, could you have not just designed this like demons? Could you have just, like, I don't know, like, not been fucking demons for one time in this game's development? What the fuck is wrong with you? Genuinely, what is... The game is in some of the most dire straits I've ever seen a gacha title in before. You are bleeding players. There is nobody even deciding to consume any fucking content at all surrounding this game on YouTube because the game is currently so bad and so dog shit in version 1.1. Let me just... Aww! What is this? You really think you got the time to be even greedier? Are you serious? Do you really think you got the budget? You got the goodwill to still be this greedy? The only time the game has been less popular is before the release livestream. There has not been a recorded instance in this game's history other than before the release livestream that its views have been this low. That's a fact. It is on the most diabolical downtrend in gacha history, bro. That is the impact of version 1.1 on YouTube searches. It was less popular than the devlog video about the patch. And guess what? You might be saying, oh, which site? You got to take a look at the web searches too. Surely it paints a different... It's only been less popular before the launch livestream. That's a fucking fact. Same here, too. And these guys are out here, once again, nickel and diming the fucking player base on this shit. Bro, you launched this update. These events popped up yesterday, bro. Supply Exploration Day. I bet this is a piece of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I bet this event is dog. It already looks bad. It already looks bad. Bro, this is like the only new event they added to the fucking game, and it's been like 7 days into the update, bro. Bro, before that, all they had was this shit. This shit and the login event. Bro, that was it. It was this shit and the login event. And now 7 days later, they added this. Bro, I think all you do is you deliver food to people. The cooking event is time-gated? No way. Nah, ain't no way, right? Wait, they no way they time-gated this, right? Hey, I need to go check that out. Go to the eco farm. What the fuck? Timed? What does that even mean, timed? Go to the... Sorry, don't mind those defense activities. I just didn't do those because they're fucking boring. Sorry, my factory is currently stalled. I don't know why, and I don't really care. Let's see this. Let's see this. All right. What did they cook up? I don't care. Shut up, Roman. During a supply event, the crafting formula of an item to be submitted will be marked in the crafting screen. And once the item is submitted during the event... okay. If the crafting formula of the required item is still locked, gather the raw materials by cultivating them with... So, the event is me crafting food and then giving it to him? How do I make this? So, like, I gotta go engage with the eco farm. I need to go plant crops at the eco farm and get energized a Gagrit. Nah, ain't. So basically, this is what I gotta do. I need to go find the super hot fruit preserves, but then I gotta Oh, get your stupid fucking ass off my screen. And so now I'm being told to go over here. Right? I'm being told to go over here. And then I go and... Where's the crafting menu in this fucking game, bro? And do I press B, go to crafting. I have exactly one tart pepper. Fantastic. Okay, this is so shit. It's unbelievable. Okay, so they managed to make possibly the most unfun event I've ever seen in a game before. Bro, didn't I just say that everything in this game feels like a job? What is this? What the fuck is this? Are you serious? What is this shit? Is it any surprise at all that the viewership numbers of this dog shit game in this dog shit update, that's just the worst thing you've ever fucking seen? Is anyone surprised that the viewer numbers look like this, bro? It's so awful, bro. Remember, bro, this is what the viewership's looking like during that event. Bro, like Woo-Wah 1.2 came out, it's like, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Who is still working on this game? You have like 3 interns who are getting paid less than minimum wage, and the rest is being made up with like Slim Jims. Who the fuck is still working on this game if this is the shit you put into it? What a joke. How pathetic is this? Where you're now putting out the worst events in gacha history and then combining it with the worst whatever this is. Because wouldn't it just be better if they just had a double claim? Like every other gacha title, you just spend 80 and you get the rewards for if you had spent 160. Like normal human beings. Like normal developers in 2026. But these guys instead, they're like, oh, we can't be too generous over here. We've only got to give them 120 sanity a day. Guys, I'm kind of at the point where it's so obvious. These guys know what to do to fix these games. These guys know what to do to listen, and they're just refusing to do it. They just don't want to do it. They just don't fucking care, and I think they're just gonna let this game die because they don't fucking care. Guys, remember, 5 surveys. They sent out 5 surveys in 1.0, and this is the event that they gave you. Bro, do I have to go walk to the guy? Bro, imagine to do this event, I can't just like bring up the menu from here. I need to go walk to this guy like I'm a fucking animal, bro. I'm a fucking farm animal, bro. Are you serious? Why is there no way to just bring... Oh my lord. How does anyone still play this garbage, bro? I don't know. I don't think there's any way you can. And why don't I just go ahead and leave you all with the statement over here from good old Asmon Gold regarding this situation.
Slow. Wuthering Waves or Infield, which one do you like more? I think that Wuthering Waves is just simply a better game. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Infield is... It's not like it's bad. Like, Infield isn't a bad game, but it's just also not a great game either. It's just kind of a game.
You wanna know how you know it's bad? It's when it's so bad that, like, you don't even care enough to list out why it's bad. That's how you know a title is really fucking shit, if you don't even care enough about it to remember why it's bad. He doesn't even care about it enough to mention why it's good.
So, I don't know, play Genshin? Yeah, right, of course.
That requires indifference. That requires literal indifference. And that's probably the worst fate of all. At least be memorable for something. Hot doo-doo water garbage.